everyone. Today I'm with one of our local artists, Ji Ryu, and she's an incredible leader also in our community, and her story is so inspiring, so I just can't wait to just dig in and have a great conversation with her. Hi, Ji.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Like, so adorable.
You're sweet. So you're from Korea.
Yes, South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea.
Yeah.
And you came here to Canada how long ago?
2001 actually, but I couldn't handle the weather and the financial problem. I thought I couldn't work.
Okay.
And so my mom invited me to come back to Korea. So I met my husband here. That's why I stayed here.
Yeah.
I came here as a student, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I met my husband and we got married, but I couldn't stand the culture difference. So
Yeah.
when my mom invited us, I was like, this is chance to get out. It was so hard as an immigrant. I didn't have any support, and there was, but I didn't know. I didn't know how to ask for help, so we went back and we stayed in Korea for 7 years or so. I came back 2010, officially. Before, it was not like living in Canada for me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I just stay home. I couldn't work. Yeah.
Mm. Do you think it's like a thing of like the cultural difference of asking for help that made you like
more easier. It's easier here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think in Korea like people have a harder time to just like reach out for help and support if something happens, or?
I found here's more like communities already there.
Okay.
To help each other, and then more donation going on and stuff.
Okay.
But not much in Korea. It's not settled as a donation culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That's really interesting.
And I never seen anybody asking for help online. Like, I'm a single mom and blah blah in Korea. Like I need I never seen.
You
it.
never seen that.
Yeah. But now it could happen more common, right?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been there for like 10 years.
Okay.
Over.
Oh, interesting. I know earlier you were sharing with me the difference when you meet somebody in Korea compared to here. Do you want to share a little bit what?
Okay. As a Korean,
Yeah.
if you meet anybody, like you just, how old are you? That's first question. How old are you? How old are you? And then we decide how to talk to each other.
Okay.
So because like you're younger than me, so you have to say Sister G.
Sister G.
But it has to be older Sister G, not just sister.
Okay, older
so,
sister
which is
G.
언니.
언니.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a respect.
Yes,
thing.
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
We're not really allowed to call each other's name. Never.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like kind of in Spanish, like back home in Dominican.
Oh, yeah?
See, if you say like tú,
Yeah.
come on, tú quieres, so like you want this, or usted quiere eso is like usted is more like a respect thing for somebody older.
Yeah.
So I remember a lot of time with other Latinos here, I would be like usted, and it was like they will laugh at me and be like, "Come on, like I'm not that old," but I never really. Like in my head, I had to say it, right? So I think it's kind of interesting how some cultures are really
harder.
familiar. Yeah.
Okay, culture here actually easier.
Yeah.
To socialize. Like when I see like older people in Korea, like it's always yes.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Even though you don't agree with it, like, and then you have to say yo or da at the end.
Yeah.
The showing respect.
It's
Every
like
sentence.
and I get it because even again back home, doesn't matter what somebody older did or said.
Yeah.
You still have to respect that person, right?
Yeah.
Like if your mom, your grandparents, your father, you always have to respect because they're always family and older than you. So it's kind of interesting. Like again, it's very different from Canada to.
When I was shocked when my kids like friends came to our home and then they call me, what's your name? Like, not acceptable. You don't call adults name in Korea, like especially kids.
Yeah.
They have to say Mrs., Mr. always. Yeah, or someone's mom. But now it's okay. I'm used to it now.
Yeah.
It's kind of
different,
fun.
eh?
Yeah, I feel younger. Like, I feel really young. Like,
Usually it's good.
yeah, they call me Ji. Like, yeah, it's like I'm friends. Like I'm same level, same age. Yeah, like and more vibrant, like energetic, more younger, older people here. I found more like has energy.
Okay.
Do you find it? I don't know.
I do. I feel like it
like
kind
in
of,
Asia.
Yeah.
Like once you're married, you're like, you have to act certain ways.
Yeah.
You cannot wear shorts.
Okay.
You cannot wear like a mini skirt.
No.
No.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
You can, but frowned upon.
Yeah. You'll be looked really weird, eh?
Yeah. They're like, oh, bad mommy. Like they know. It's, they think it's
So you feel like there's more judgment.
Oh yeah.
In Korea than it
Oh
will
yeah,
be
100%.
here.
Yeah. So I feel like reborn here, like freedom.
Yeah.
Like,
You can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I cannot wear it like that.
Yeah. No,
You
I get
can,
it.
but not outside.
Not outside.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, we had that conversation of you going to Korea with your children, and
Expensive.
and then the thing is, it was like, for me, when I see your kids, they look like mini you. Like
I know.
I see them, and it's like
know.
they look like you. And you
thank
say
you.
that when they go there,
Yeah, they know
they're different.
Yeah, like a father is a Caucasian. They know because they have a different feature. They can tell.
Okay.
They're not traditional like Korean kids.
Yeah. So do you feel like it's hard to like try to teach your kids about Korea, knowing that?
I really don't teach.
Yeah.
I was busy working. It's my excuse. It's my fault. But try to like introduce a little bit since my parents are coming to visit. So yeah, it's good exposure. Before I thought, sometimes I felt like, oh, Korean culture is not important. Like, no, they don't need to learn Korean.
Yeah.
And it was before BTS was famous. Now everybody was like, BTS and K-pop. So like, why Korean culture is so popular here? Like, I don't understand. I didn't understand, but now I look back, it's like, okay, I get it. Like,
What do you feel you had that feeling of like it wasn't important at that time?
I think it's a Western culture pushing, like, when you watch Hollywood movies, like, you don't have many movies, like, in Korea. Like, there is a movie, but you get influenced by, like, Western culture, right?
Okay.
So you kind of put down your own culture.
Okay.
Like, always, like, let's say, like, Korean women try to put, like, a whitener on their face to look like more Westerners. Right? It used to be like that. Now people start tanning and then like, oh, our own thing is beautiful. Like start to realize.
Yeah, no, I
Same
get
way.
it though.
I feel like kind of our culture was pushed by Western culture, and then we think, oh, it's better than ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They want to change themselves to look a certain way that they think they should be looking.
So Westerner is a modern thing.
Yeah.
It's not though. So, and then slowly people realize, and myself too, like, it's not always a good thing. And I wish it's kind of combined, like a Korean culture and like Western Canadian culture is kind of combined. It's kind of perfect.
Yeah. No, I get it though, because like even like for me growing up, every time that I would watch a movie on TV, every black woman that I would see, they had like their hair straightened, like really like soft, nice hair. And I was like, I want my hair like that. I don't like my curls. So my mom growing up, she was always putting chemicals in my hair, right? So it was like, I think for me that I just wanted my hair straight and I wanted my hair like black. I don't know why. My hair are dark, but I wanted black because it's not, I didn't like the brown on my hair for some reason. But then,
so you thought?
Yeah, all the time before,
Same.
right? And then now it's like having my partner being like, you know, I love you the way you are. I love your curls. I love how natural you are. And I'm like, okay, right?
It's the same. My husband, when I met him, like here, right? I asked, why do you like me? Canadian women are so beautiful. Like he said, no, Asian women beautiful. Like, no. I told him, like, I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I thought that's like weird. And then I realized, something wrong with my head. Like it's me. the thinking that way.
I think what we were like literally programmed that way, and everything that we watched. Because for me, coming here to a community that are all white, the only thing that I was seeing is like I wanted to have blue eyes and blonde hair. You know, and I was like, I want my hair like that. I want I want to have those eyes. And it's kind of like
I felt that too. We put like a color lens. Contact lenses. My daughter once, she asked me like, "Oh, I wish I'm blonde and blue eyes." Like, why? You have a sunglasses already built in. Like, like it's better. You have both. Your daddy is Caucasian, mommy is Asian. It's better to have both culture. But I didn't think that way before. I always put down myself. Like, I'm sure a lot of people will agree with this. Like, even like a lot of Korean. When I came here first time, we always look up to like a Caucasian culture, Caucasian people, and everybody was speaking English. So we respect people who speak English really, really well in Korea, and everybody speaks English here. So I was like, oh my God, Canadians are so smart.
You're funny.
It's just automatically like you think like when someone wears glasses, you think there's someone that person is smart, right?
Well, thank you.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like that kind of feeling. Like, and then I realized, oh, okay, it's not that. Why did I think that way? Why did I? Why was I programmed that way?
Yeah, because it was like the same thing. Like even my kids, like I remember my oldest, he was in kindergarten and he came home and he was like, Mom, I'm the only person who's brown in my class. And then I was like, okay. He's like, but it's fine, right? I said, yes, it's fine. And we had like a huge conversation about like race and who you are and the cultures. And then he was very interesting because he's like, oh yeah, like I'm good. I'm like a mix of you and you know, like in daddy because he's white and I'm black and he's in between, he said. So like him and his brother are in between, and it's like kind of interesting because sometimes you don't see it. And then after a while, like people, every time they see my kids, they're like, oh my God, you guys are so handsome. And you guys are the perfect skin. And now they're so used to it
perfect skin.
that they say, I know. So every time somebody's like, you're handsome, he's like, I know.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, just so funny. But then I was kind of like in a moment of like, oh, okay, don't be like that. And then I was like, no, it's fine. Be like that. Say, yes, I know I'm handsome. Say, yes, I know I have beautiful eyes.
I wish I was like that.
And that's the thing is like, building that confidence in our kids.
Important.
That there's a lot of people different in our community, and it's beautiful. If everybody was all the same, same hair, same eyes, same everything, it would be really boring, right?
Correct.
It's just like a boring life if everybody was the same. So it's kind of trying to like teach the kids to be themselves, and it is beautiful. Like half Canadian, half Korean kids, like they're so handsome, great kids. So I think it's kind of interesting when you put like two cultures together, how beautiful something can happen, right? Like it's like kind of like a great thing. So like for you now moving forward, what are the things that you want to teach your kids about your culture personally?
First of all, I want to start teaching them language. Language is culture. I found like when I'm learning French, I understand their kind of culture, like how they think, similar to Korean way. I found that even like a sentence structure is similar to Korean. So Korean sentence is opposite as English.
Okay.
But I found like French is like a adjective is sometimes the same backward, right? Like they don't say beautiful woman beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's the same way. Like
that's interesting.
Yeah. So I kind of understand.
That's
and
interesting.
I tried like they eat sometimes Korean, not sometimes a lot of Korean food. Just they know food culture, but they don't know like how to like show respect to elders, like. My husband says, like he's Caucasian, of course, he says, respect should be earned, he says. But to me, like older people have always something to learn from. Like there's something to me. Like
Yeah.
when I was working at the hospital, like I always like get along with older people.
Yeah.
Like they like me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know because I always yes you're right.
Yes, you're right. You just get like, I love her.
So I get along with them
Yeah.
really well. They're kind too. They have more wisdom. They lived longer than me.
Yeah. And that's so true. You can learn so much with
Oh,
like elderly
I
age
wish
people,
like I don't know, like there's a balance. Like if there's an older person like a standing, nobody's just sitting down. In my culture, we always offer elder people first, feed them first. Here, kids first.
Yeah.
Do you find it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is different.
Yeah.
And you know what's interesting is like the same thing for us Dominican with pregnant women.
Yeah.
If you're eating in front of a pregnant woman, ask her for the first bite if she's hungry.
Oh, okay.
Like if she goes somewhere and she says, "Oh, I crave for this,"
Okay.
we go and get whatever she's craving for. Because for us, we don't want any pregnant woman to crave for because the baby's asking for something. So they have that thing of don't let a pregnant woman crave.
Before elder people or?
No, it's just like in general. Like you see, if I'm with my friend and my friend I'm having like, I don't know, a plate of something, I'm going to ask her, do you want...
It's husband's job in Korea. Like if your wife is pregnant, husband does everything to feed whatever she wants to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that part.
But not here.
Not
like,
here. No,
not
it's
really.
different.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's like this lady that I'm helping, she's adorable. So she's not from here. She's from Cote d'Ivoire. So she was saying that she was craving her food and whatever. So it was kind of funny. I was like, do you want to go to a restaurant this weekend? Because for me, like, I can't stand knowing that a woman that is pregnant is craving. Like, I have to like bring her to the restaurant and sit down so she can eat some African meal and just like ease her craving, right? So it's kind of interesting how a lot of cultures
I love knowing
have
different
like
cultures.
it's
so
like
fun.
Very interesting. They kind of have similar things together. So I love that. So for like, let's switch a little bit here from cultures into like, you're an artist.
Yeah.
And you're such an incredible artist, and I love your art. And I can't wait for you to make me another painting, please. So it was like kind of like it was your dream.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Always.
So jumping from full-time work into your dream right now and having your husband being like so supportive.
Oh yeah.
Helping you all the time.
Yes. 100%.
That's a different culture thing.
Oh yes.
Because
usually I cannot do this in Korea ever.
No. That will be like a no for...
You could.
Yeah.
If you're like already famous.
Yeah. You are.
No, I mean, it was hard to decide what to do because I had already good job, like a good pension, like good pay. But the COVID made me realize, I don't want to waste my time, right?
Yeah.
That even though I loved my job, like what I really wanted to do was just painting. Yeah. Painting and spending more time with my family, right?
That's very inspiring.
Everybody died, right? Everybody died, so...
Exactly. And that was like a conversation that I had. Sometimes you just have to go with what you really want because we just have one life. True. Literally, we just have it, and you don't want to live it just like doing something that you don't love and be miserable. And I feel like it's kind of important that you're showing that to your kids to just go for their dreams and have somebody who's gonna be very supportive. Because the thing is, and I think you would agree with me, if you didn't have a husband like yours, I feel like it would have been harder for you to go full-time and reach that goal of being a full-time painter. Do you feel?
Yeah, 100%. Yes, he is the one told me you can quit your job. You know, I was keep like debating like should I quit? Like, but I'm so nervous. What if I fail? Yeah. What if I do fail? Like, I'm always worried about like I want to have a stability, right? Yeah. Like especially you have 3 kids. Yeah. People think I don't have kids, but like I gotta make enough income to provide them. So I was like, I cannot just not working.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Was it like
hard decision?
Did your parents like understood that
No,
decision?
No.
No.
She was like, my parents were like, no, keep the good job. You're working at the hospital, because I had to go back to college again to get degree to work at the hospital. Even though I had a microbiology degree from Korea, it was not like accredited. So, yeah.
So for them, it was like,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea.
Yeah, I was just worried. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like I understand, but do you feel like now they kind of understand what your vision was? And
I told them, like, I only live once. I want to do what I want to do, and then money will follow.
yes.
Yeah, but it was not easy. I planned it. I built up gradually. Like every month, I had a plan, what to do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I look back, I look at my journal, like a planner. I did it, check. I did it, check, and then.
You think it's like a Korean thing that,
probably.
like a culture thing that is like, you need to have a good job, you need to have
pressure.
the money, you have to,
Yes. My parents like, become a doctor, work in the work for big company. That's why I decided not to go to art school.
Okay.
Right?
From the beginning because of that.
Yeah. Even my teacher in high school said, the kids who go to art school are stupid. She thought, because I was in the higher level English class, so she thought we get divided into their grades in high school. So she thought nobody was from studying art, going to art university at the time in that group, but I was one of them, one of the art students. But she said it. I was so shocked in my head, like even my teachers thought art students are stupid.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So I went home, and also it was expensive. So my parents had a financial problem, and because when you major in art, you have to go to another school after public school.
Okay.
So I told parents they went bankrupt. So
no.
we'll just quit. I will just study science. They were kind of happy.
Yeah.
But they knew I really, really liked art. But how many artists you see make money without working, right?
Yeah. And I think it's kind of interesting your different mindset, because for you it was like, I really want to go and follow my dreams, and your family are 100% supportive and by your side in all this. So I think it's kind of special. Like, if you could give one advice to your kids or to other children or anybody watching right now, what would it be?
Okay, a lot of people would say follow your dream. Don't do that. Plan it right, and study finance. Study finance, and I had to take the leave of absence for the entrepreneur, and I watched myself how I can survive, how much money is coming and out, calculate everything, what I need to do. I read more than 10 books about how to being a full-time artist, how to do business, study about all the tax receiving account, RRSP, and retirement, pension, study everything.
Wow.
And then I decided.
Kind of interesting, because a lot of people think there's you should just jump in and just paint.
No, when I got married, my husband, when we got married, we had one, it was just basement apartment. We were paying, $500 in rent. We had one mattress in the living room. We had no couch, so there was a couch left over previous.
Yeah.
That was when we got married. We had no money, zero money in the bank account, and then we worked hard.
Yeah.
We worked hard. He worked and I worked, and then when he was going to college, I supporting him. When I was going to college, he supported me. He watched kids. My kids were, youngest one was 1 year old when I was in college. We like they don't know the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think she has a rich husband.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me like, what does your husband do? That's the first question. No, he doesn't work. He works for me.
Yeah.
Then
And I
they're
love that.
like,
I love when you said that. It's like he works for me.
he works for me.
I love that.
I'm incorporated. I own my own business, and everybody tried to get in my classes. Eventually, like I want to just paint without thinking about like teaching students, but also the pleasure that my students learn, and I have multiple students actually working as a full-time artist.
I love that. It's like you're inspiring them.
One of my
at the same
students,
time.
she's now 21 years old, and she has 41K followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I have 3K followers. She's doing it. She's
going for it.
Yeah, she went to Toronto to do more, to be bigger.
Yeah.
Like I'm so happy for her. And there's another artist, local artist. She retired, and then she quit her job actually.
Yeah.
Early, and then she's doing this full-time art.
I love that. I feel like you're kind of inspiring everybody, and the people that you connect with, you're kind of giving something that's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Ji, for this conversation, and I feel like you're gonna inspire more people, and obviously your paintings are incredible.
Thank you.
They're so vibrant.
I'm learning.
We're learning every single day, that's for sure. But like honestly, like I can't wait how far you're gonna go, because
I'm so curious too.
I think we're all.
I'm so curious.
Thank you everybody for watching. We have more incredible leaders to come, so stay tuned.